Good day, everyone. We are the Group 4.
We're going to present the grassland ecosystem. What is grassland ecosystem? A grassland ecosystem is a type of biome characterized by vast open spaces with a few trees and dominant vegetation, which is open spaces po ang grassland. Isa siyang malawak na damuhan or greenland. Malaki po yung spaces niya. So, ang makikita lang natin doon ay mga iba't ibang uri ng mga damo, iba't ibang uri ng mga puno, or mga nakatanim doon, or mga kusa na lang pong tumutubo. This ecosystem is typically experience moderate to low rainfall, which is ang sinasabi dito ay katamtaman lang ang pag-ulan, hindi umuulan dito ng malakas. Matatagpuan ito sa mga relihiyong hindi sinusuportahan ng mga klima ang pagtaas ng mga kagubatan. Grassland ecosystem is a home to a diverse array of plants and animal species adapted to open windly environment, which is ang grassland ecosystem po is open home para sa mga plants and animal species. They can be classified into a different type such as savannas, steppe, prairies, and depending on their location in a specific environmental conditions. And also, we have a key characteristic of grassland ecosystem. Include the nutrient-rich soils, periodic fires, and high dependence on grazing animals.
And for the learning outcomes, at the end of the lesson, the students should be able to learn the characteristic of grassland, the climates, the plants, and animals that live in the grassland. Lastly, the location of grassland.
And welcome to the grassland field. At ito po ang picture ng grassland na na-picturean po namin. Matatagpuan ito sa San Jose City.
Here are 10 types of flora found in the Philippines. Number 1. Nara. It is a large hardwood tree known for its durable and beautiful reddish-brown wood often used in furniture. Their habitat is in lowland forests, tropical rainforests, and coastal areas. Number 2. Mahogany. It is a large tree with reddish-brown timber valued for its strength and appearance, used in fine furniture and cabinetry. Their habitat is in lowland tropical rainforest and secondary forest. Number 3. Rattan. It is a climbing palm with flexible stems used in making furniture, baskets, and other crafts. Their habitat is in lowland and montane forests, often in undergrowth dens. Number 4. Bamboo. A fast-growing grass with woody stems used for constructions, crafts, and as a food source. Their habitat is in tropical forest, river banks, and disturbed areas. Number 5. Philippine orchid. An epiphytic orchid with striking, large flowers often grown for ornamental purposes. Their habitat is in lowland rainforests and montane forests growing on trees. Number 6. Pulang linga. A tree species known for its valuable timber and high resin content often used in construction. Their habitat is in tropical lowland forests, particularly in well-drained soils. Number 7 is tungog, a fruit-bearing tree known for its edible mangoes, which are an important food source. Their habitat is in lowland forests and tropical rainforest. Number 8 is langka, a tree producing jackfruit which bears large, sweet fruit used in various culinary dishes. Their habitat is in lowland forests, particularly in rich, well-drained soils. Number 9. Santan. It is a flowering shrub with vibrant, clustered blooms often used in landscaping and gardening. Their habitat is in tropical gardens, forest edges, and secondary forests. Lastly is pili tree, a tree known for its edible pili nuts and resin, which is used in a traditional medicine and crafts. Their habitat is in lowland tropical forests and coastal areas. Each of these plants contributes to the diverse ecosystem to the Philippines, thriving in the specific environmental condition.
Fauna is all the animal life present in a particular region or time. This is the 10 example of fauna. First is goat. Goat is a farm animal or a wild animal that is about the size of a sheep. They are also adapted to many different habitats like savanna, desert, and mountain ranges. Number 2 is sheep. Domestic sheep are relatively small ruminants, usually with trimmed hair, cold wool, and often with horns forming a lateral spiral. Sheep live in mountain, grassland, which is a large area with access to pasture. Number 3 is grasshoppers. Have a generally cylindrical body with elongated hind legs and musculature adapted for jumping. It is occurs in greatest numbers in lowland, tropical forests, and grassland. Number 4 is wild horses. Wild horses are untamed horses, which means that they are not domesticated or controlled by the person. They prefer to inhabit in open areas such as steppes and grassland. Number 5 is snakes. Snakes have no limbs, no movable eyelids, and no ear openings. They live in wide variety of habitats such as forests, swamps, desert, fresh and salt water, and in grassland. Number 6 is hawks. Hawks are a bird for their keen sense of sight and ability to fly at great heights. They can live everywhere. Hawks generally like to live in open fields so they can find a prey. Number 7 is mice. Mice are adaptable rodents that find homes both inside and outside human dwellings. They like to burrow under the ground and the other prefer in forested areas such as pastures and grassland. Number 8 is bird. Vertebrate animals that have feathers, wings, and beaks. Just like the hawk, they can live everywhere, including forests, river, and grassland. Number 9 is carabaos. Carabaos have the long, wide, and heavy build of crop animals. They prefer tropical and subtropical forests as well as wet grassland. Number 10 is cattle. Domesticated bovine farm animals that are raised for their meat, milk, or hides or for drop purposes. They can survive in any habitat with enough vegetation, and grassland is an area where vegetation.
Here's some sample fauna in grassland ecosystem. We have land animals and air animals.
Okay, let's move on to the 4 abiotic factors that is present in grassland. First, let us define what is abiotic. Abiotic comes from the prefix word a, means without, and biotic, that is pertaining to life, or simply means without living or non-living. It is a non-living part of an ecosystem that helps to shape the environment. For example, water, temperatures, sunlight, and so on. And abiotic factors. When we say abiotic factors, these are the factors that interact to create a unique conditions to support living organisms such as plants and animals. Climate temperatures. Grassland can exist in various temperatures from tropical and polar regions. This variability affects the type of grasses that can thrive. Sinasabi lang po dyan is yung grassland pwede siyang mag-exist in various temperatures from tropical to polar regions. Yung polar regions po kasi is an areas of an earth characterized by cold and unique ecosystems. And ano ba? Yung these two po is can result a better environment depending on the plants and animals living on it.
Sunlight. Sunlight, it is a crucial for photosynthesis, affecting plant growth and overall productivity of the grassland ecosystem. The amount of sunlight received can vary based on the season and geographical location. Sunlight. What is sunlight? Sunlight is essential for photosynthesis, the process by which plants, algae, and some bacteria convert light energy into chemical energy.
Soil. Soils are generally fertile, containing essential nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. The type of soil varies, with tropical grassland often found in Charmozan soils, while temperate grassland have rich organic matter. Kapag po kasi sinabi natin grassland, ang maisip na po natin dyan is yung soil. Kasi po yung mga soil dyan is matataba, like pwede po, makaka-help po siya ng mga plants in order to grow and in order po to grow. And yung mga soil daw po na yan is nagko-contain ng essential nutrients like carbon, nitrogen, and phosphorus. And when we say, naman po, Charmozan soils, it is a black soils known for high organic matter content that is make them ideal for agriculture and often associated with cultivation of crops.
Number 4. Water availability. Grassland often have seasonal rainfall, influencing where organisms live. Species like wild bees migrate to follow water sources, while others, like termites, create structures to conserve water.
Food chain, food web, and pyramid of numbers. First is food chain. Food chain are linear representation of how energy and nutrients flow from one organism to another. Ang food chain daw po ay isang matuwid na representasyon kung paano dumadaloy ang energy at sustansya mula sa isang organism patungo sa iba. Example po nito ay chain 1 po, grass, goat, snake, and hook. Chain 2 naman po, grass, wild horses, and hooks. Chain 3 naman po, grass, grasshoppers, mice, snake, and hook. And chain 4 naman po, grass, cattle, and hooks. Food web. A food web is a more complex diagram that shows the interactions between various organisms in multiple food chain. So, ang food web daw po ay mas komplikadong diagram na nagpapakita ng interactions sa pamamagitan ng iba't ibang organism sa maraming food chains. So, meron po tayo ditong producers. Yung producers po natin is yung grass. And sa primary consumers naman po is yung goat, sheep, grasshoppers, wild horses, mice, carabao, cattle. Secondary consumers naman po is snakes and hooks. Sa tertiary consumers po is hooks. Eat snakes, mice, and smaller birds. Pyramids of number. A pyramids of numbers represent the number of organisms at each tropical level in an ecosystem. The base is the largest or most numerous organism. So, ang pyramid naman daw po of numbers ay nagpapakita ng bilang ng mga organismo sa bawat trophic level sa isang ecosystem. At ang base nito ay ang pinakamalaki o pinakamaraming organism. So, may makikita po tayo dyang pyramid. Naka-level na po siya. So, sa level 1 po is yung producers natin na grass. And sa level 2 naman po is yung grasshopper na primary consumer. And sa third naman po is yung secondary consumer na snakes. And yung last po is yung pang level 4 is yung tertiary consumer na hooks.
So this is our brief report of the result obtained. A grass ecosystem is characterized by its dominance of grass species and includes a variety of plant and animal life. It also features a lot of landscape with few trees, and one of the example is the Nara, and is maintained by factors such as grazing, fire, water, and climate. These ecosystems are vital for carbon storage, soil health, and biodiversity. They support diverse wildlife and play key roles in the environment.
Here is a short explanation about the results of how the grassland food chain contributes to ecosystem health. The grassland food chain plays a crucial role in keeping ecosystems healthy. Decomposers like fungi and bacteria break down dead plants and animals, recycling nutrients back into the soil. This process keeps the soil fertile and helps plants grow. Predators such as hawks and coyotes control herbivore populations, preventing them from overgrazing and damaging the plants. Additionally, grasslands offer important habitats for many different species, supporting a rich diversity of life. In short, the grassland food chain is essential for maintaining ecological balance and supporting a wide range of organisms.